Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon on season 4 on episode 5. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that Belle's group is pretty much cornered into a situation that they have to use a level booster, which Haruhime ends up using. However, I think because she learned how to use a certain spell from a book thanks to Aisha's teachings and strictness, we have to it that Haruhime will later on manage to use a level booster, not just only one person, but for I think 3 more or 4 more other people. She ends up using her boosting levels on a couple of our high offensive fighters. Sadly, though, the moss monster was actually expecting him to do that and was eating a lot of stones from the monsters they killed and only grew much more bigger, stronger, and much more dangerous, at the same time. We had to eventually that things are looking bad right now since Haruhime is exhausted and one of our healing supporters is trying to help out, but it's not really doing much at all, which I go well, that sucks for him, that sucks, whatsoever. But as the episode continues on in its own way, we have to it that eventually that Lily will later on see that the other injured adventurers that they saved decides to try to help out and give him time. However, Lily tells him to stay still because it's not going to help out. However, they say we would have been dead if you guys haven't shown up. So at least let us repay you for what you've did or done, etc. You guys go to the service and let them know about this monster. But we have to it eventually that even though Lily remembers her talk with one of the adventurers that she's with right now, she decides to stand her ground and decides to fight, saying Belle will not abandon any of you guys as he did not abandon me and he helped me out much more than anything else, that kind of thing. Eventually, Belle will later on show up and we have to it that Lily knows what's coming and tells everyone to take cover. Aisha, who's struggling against that big moss monster despite having a level boost, can barely do anything. But at the same time, this is what people might be be upset about, which I will get to just a moment, But we have to it that Belle will later on use Firebolt to destroy all the monsters and push the monster out into an arena where they fight one-on-one, We have to it that eventually Belle will later on have the advantage on that moss monster. It looked like they were on par with each other, but Belle will have the bigger advantage. Maybe because, one, ever since he fought that Minotaur, he actually has a bigger advantage since, on the Minotaur's strength, which is Asterius, if you guys remember correctly, in the last season of Danmachi, or Dungeon Girls, that, the moment he fought, that monster whatsoever, he must have gotten a very big experience of how strong and fast that guy is, and he wants to beat him, Which is why, the moss monster he's fighting right now, is absolutely nothing compared to what he did. And now and of course, Belle will later on will use his Hestia knife and imbues it with Firebolt, Knowing that in order to destroy this entire moss monster, you gotta destroy it all in one go, one hit KO kind of thing. And eventually, thanks to Wells' improvement on the Hestia knife, etc., we have to it that Belle will later on imbue the Hestia knife with Firebolt and destroy it in one slash, Eventually, everybody's happy and runs to Belle. Belle will later on be greeted by Mari, and Mari tells him, "Hey, good job, I love you," and ends up leaving right away, And we had to it eventually, Belle reunites with his comrades, and the next episode is called Rabbit's Foot, So yeah. Anyways, this episode right here could be very debatable. I mean, Aisha had a level boost, so she's supposed to be level 5 and fought against that moss monster, etc. But we have to understand that the moss monster did also get stronger too, And at the same time, he ate some stones that got him stronger, but you guys might be saying back. But Belle, on the other hand, fought against that monster without no level boost, and he's level 4. How the hell is that possible? Well, I could think of many hypotheses and theories, and that could be a little debatable too. One, Belle was not infected by the parasite plant. Not to mention, Lily gave him a potion or an item that restores his health to to like restore his health a bit. Lily did tell everyone that Bell was not fighting at full strength 100% against his Moss monster, you know? But, yeah. Another thing, too, is that maybe Bell might have leveled up or improved a lot to a point when he fought that Asterios monster, or Xenos, or Asterios, you know? If you guys remember that Minotaur guy, he was a demon, man. Like, he was a true demon, someone that you can't really beat at all, unless you're, like, at least you got, like, a couple level 6s to give him a hard time, you know? That kind of thing. That's how strong and terrifying the guy is, you know? That kind of stuff, if you guys remember correctly here and there, you know? But, eventually, yeah, I mean, like, there could be a lot of debates on this, you know, not to mention, like, Bell had a spell advantage, and he launched a firebolt against the Moss monster, not to mention, we don't really know if the Moss monster, every time he had to regenerate, it takes up more stamina, and that Moss monster was trying to run away. He knew that something bad was going to happen to him, but his escape route was cut off eventually, and later on, Bell will clash against him one last time and kill him, you know, that kind of thing. Like I said, it could be very debatable, but you see here, Bell grew tremendously the last time, you know. I mean, he fought against the Apollo family. He saved Haruhime. He fought against that Asterios monster that was reborn, you know, that kind of thing. You know, you get the cue. I mean, Bell grew up tremendously, but not too much, but to a point that his senses and everything else is like improved a lot to a point that everything seems a little slow to him, you know, that kind of thing. So, as for Aisha, she's only a warrior, you know. The way I look at it, she doesn't seem like a spellcaster. She's just a melee combat thing. Not to mention, Aisha did get attacked by that monster that got her on the arm, you know, that kind of thing, and might have weakened her, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, looking forward to next episode, see how this will go out. I mean, Rabbit's foot, I mean, that has to be related to, like, Bell, so this gotta be good. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.